In this lesson, we will review solving problems using the Pythagorean theorem. We will read the problems carefully, and we hope to answer the essential question, what do I need to review to be successful on STAAR? If you will, look at your handout for today. And here at the top is a little writing assignment. And I would like for you to answer this question in writing. Why is the Pythagorean theorem an important mathematical discovery? Use specific examples about the Pythagorean theorem or its converse. What is a converse, you ask? I'm not talking about Chuck Taylor's, but we will explain more about what the converse of the Pythagorean theorem is in just a little bit. If you would like to skip the journal part first, you may. Just make sure that you come back to it later. And let's now look at the vocabulary activity. So the first step is to write the equation for the Pythagorean theorem. And if you remember what it is, it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Then I want you to create a diagram using the equation that breaks down into these three explanations. The first is how to solve for c, or the hypotenuse. The next explanation would be to how to solve for a or b, or the leg. And then the third one is to how to solve using the converse of the Pythagorean theorem. So let me take a moment here and explain a little bit more about what that means. The definition is basically the converse states whenever the sum of the squares of the two sides are equal to the square of the third side, the triangle is a right triangle. So let me draw an illustration here for you. So in other words, if side A and side B both squared and added together equal this side squared, then it is a right triangle. If these two sides do not equal C, then it's not a right triangle. So it's kind of like a test, I guess, that you can apply to the sides of a triangle to determine if it is right or not. Now that I've given you a little bit more information about the converse of the Pythagorean theorem, you can go back up here to the top and write a little bit about why you think the Pythagorean theorem is important in math. Once you have completed the front, if you'll turn your paper over, and you have a few problems here to solve using the Pythagorean theorem. We've looked at these types of problems before, so all of this is just review. And make sure that you apply the formula correctly and use your calculator and check your work. Read the problems carefully, and if you have any questions, you can come in to see me either after school or before school. And these 4 problems will be due tomorrow, and be prepared to share what you discovered about the Pythagorean theorem tomorrow. Thank you.